It's a tool for anyone looking to monetize their knowledge and their passions. And I'm happy to say that I've made $250,000 just from using this platform. Welcome to the Speaking for Profit podcast. My name is Evolve Benton, the Speaking for Profit coach. And today we're going to be talking about how to make your first $1,000 on Kajabi. And for folks who might be watching this and maybe you are interested in learning how to monetize your message or learning how to share your expertise with the world, I want you to know that Kajabi is the powerhouse for you being able to do that and do that with as much grace and ease as possible. And as the Speaking for Profit coach, y'all, I'm the person who wants you to do this with as much ease as possible. I don't want you to do this with stress. I want this to be a profitable path for you. So today we're diving into Kajabi, and what Kajabi is a powerful all-in-one platform for creating marketing and selling online courses, coaching programs, and even membership programs. I've utilized Kajabi the last couple of years for my business, and I'm happy to say that I've made $250,000 just from using this platform. And the great thing about it is it's all in one, so I don't have to be logging into different places, or shall I say my team and I don't have to log into different places when we're creating amazing content for our clients. So we'll be walking through today how you can leverage Kajabi to make your first $1,000 in business, which is really exciting, right? When you hit that $1,000 mark with Kajabi, they're so powerful that they actually send you a gift as a member to represent your first $1,000. And I think that that's a great goal to have in the beginning to be able to establish that. So let's talk a little bit about what is Kajabi. Kajabi is a fantastic system, right? It's a tool for anyone looking to monetize their knowledge and their passion. And if you're watching us here on YouTube or listening to us on the podcast, I know that you have a passion for monetizing your message. So, whether you're a fitness coach or a speaker or a consultant, or maybe you're a DEI expert who wants to license out some of your amazing intellectual property, maybe you're a healer, a therapist, a tutor, maybe you're a business coach, Kajabi allows you to create a business platform from the scratch without any of those tech headaches, which is what I love about it. Now, the one thing I will let you know is that when I first started using Kajabi, what was very interesting was that I found myself really nervous about the technology side of it. So I spent a lot of time investigating and investing in their university. When you join as a member, you get access to that. So even if you feel like you're like, okay, Evolve, you're saying it's tech friendly, but how is it tech friendly? I want you to know that there are courses involved to get you up to speed and to help you. And I'm hoping that even this episode today can give you a frame where you can get started and make your first $1,000. So let's talk about the first thing, which is how do you get started with Kajabi? Like, how do you get started using this amazing platform? First thing first, you've got to sign up and start to familiarize yourself with the platform. And what I'm going to do for you as a gift, I'm an affiliate of Kajabi because I love working with them and I love their product. I don't affiliate any products that I don't love. So I do have a link that I'll put into the show notes that'll give you the first 30 days free, and you can try it. You can try it out and see if it's something for you. But the first thing to do to get started is to get in the platform and get used to it, right? They have a very user-friendly interface, and I would say that their customer support is top of the line. And then they have these amazing online tutorials that you can take just in case you bump into anything along the way. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to develop your product. And when you go into Kajabi, you'll see that on the left-hand side. And you really got to think about what's your expertise, right? Like, what's your unique knowledge that you're going to be sharing with the world, and will people pay for it? And I'm going to share with you a little bit of my story when I started my online course and my coaching program, Speaking for Profit, where I teach people how to leverage public speaking and educational consultation to make their first 100K plus. When I first started, I remember I put out a survey. It was actually a Google form to my Facebook family, and I asked them, I said, if there was a topic for me to speak about around public speaking, what would you want to learn? And it was an open survey. People could put anything. I asked them a few other marketing research questions just so I can get that information down. So I would suggest that for you, right? Like, take some time to really investigate with the people that might be the closest to you, whether that's a Facebook community, whether that's maybe a mastermind you're already in, maybe you have some colleagues from school or some close friends or family, to see what's your expertise. And then I remember the one question that I did ask people was, how much would they pay for this? Because it's good to know how much your marketplace would be willing to pay. And I think that that's always a great option. So once you've done some investigating, and what I want to say about this is, you don't want to spend a lot of time on this, taking other people's feedback. You want to spend just enough time where you feel confident enough to move forward and then implement. Because the great thing about an online course product or, a digital product is that you can go back and update it. So you don't want to spend a lot of time on this that stops you from getting started. I believe that you can make your first $1,000 on Kajabi in 30 days if you really implement and get started. If you sit over here and you're just an information person, it's not going to work for you. So you got to promise that you're going to implement. So once you've figured out what kind of product you want to create, you have to think to yourself, like, what is it going to be? Like, is it going to be a course? Is it going to be video? Is it going to be audio? Is it going to be text-based? Because Kajabi does give you that option to be able to do that, right? Like, they're like, you can create a course that's just a video of you. If you're comfortable on video, you can create audio or text. You can do what you want. So think about to yourself, how do you want to leverage that? The next step that we want to step into when we are really thinking about making our first $1,000 with Kajabi is pricing. Pricing your product can be really tricky and sometimes scary. I'm gonna be honest with you. I remember the first time I launched my coaching program, it was $1,500 for people to work with me for 8 weeks. And I was terrified. I was like, wow, how am I going to ask people for this money? And it worked out. I mean, I think I ended up making about $40,000 from that initial launch. So for you, you've got to think about your pricing. And as a rule of thumb, remember to factor in the value you're providing, the cost of your time and your resources, and what your target audience can afford. And that's why I say you want to ask them that when you're doing your market research. For your first $1,000, you might consider pricing your course at $100 and then aim for 10 sales. Remember, it's better to have a lower price and higher volumes of sales when you're starting out. And I think that that's true, especially if you're going to have just a digital product where you're not going to actually show up for it. Now, if it's a coaching program where you're going to show up and be live and do Q&A, you want to charge more for your time. But if it's something that is just a digital product that you just want to sell evergreen, starting off with $100 and then perhaps increasing the price as you build your audience is something that can really help you hit that $1,000 very quickly. It's very easy to make 10 sales, but it can be really hard to make 20, right? So I wouldn't suggest going lower than $100. And if you have digital product that is going to help people really upgrade their business or make money or even give them more livelihood, charge more than that when you're thinking about it. Because just to think, if you double that up, that's only 5 sales to reach your $1,000 if you do $200 for the course. So you got to think about your pricing. After you think about your pricing, the next thing I would move into is thinking about marketing, because the only way that you're going to get those 10, 15, 20 sales is if you have a marketing plan. And I think what happens often is that we go into this course creation mode without really having a plan of how we're going to sell it. And selling is a part of you creating this product. And what's great, what's amazing about Kajabi is that they already have marketing equipped in the product. So it's a built-in marketing asset where you can send email, you can have a CRM, you can have a landing page for your product, and so much more. So remember, you're going to promote your course on social media and other outlets, and you could even do some paid advertisement if you want to, if you have a budget for that. But offering some type of free conversion event that people can come to, where you can potentially teach part of the course. So let's say you have a course about fitness and you want to teach people just how to set up their food diaries on MyFitnessPal for the free training, but you're going to pitch them the whole experience so that they can have a holistic wellness experience. you can pitch them at a free event. So what I usually do is if I'm launching something, I'll have a free event that I invite people to. They can come to the event, they can come and hang out, we can learn from one another, we can collaborate, and then they're more open to buying that course. And it also allows you to build your email list and to continue to build your community. So consider offering a mini course or a webinar to your potential customers when you're thinking about your marketing. And don't forget to use Kajabi's built-in marketing tools that'll really help you. So after you've came up with your marketing plan, you got to launch this baby, right? You've got to launch it. You can't sit there and just hold it. Once your product is ready, you've got it uploaded on Kajabi, you've got a marketing strategy in place, it's time to launch it. And while you're launching it, you're going to monitor your sales and be prepared to make adjustments as necessary. Remember, you have to be flexible in the world of an online business. And what I mean by that is, I remember I had a particular launch where I had a master class that I think I was selling for $157. And before that, I had been selling everything for about $97 or $100. And I found that a lot of people didn't buy. I don't know if it was the extra $50 or what it was. So I ended up doing a flash sale on it and lowering the cost. And that got a lot more people in it. So think to yourself, if something happens with the pricing, or let's say it launches and maybe more people sign up than you were expecting, and you got to take it off the market so that you can have capacity for yourself, whatever it may be. Or maybe your marketing plan didn't include a launch event, but you want to add that in. Be flexible and be willing to do it to hit your goal, because the goal, right, is $1,000 within 30 days. And what I want to say about that is you've got the opportunity to use the code I'm going to give you to sign up for 30 days and to really make it beneficial. Because if you're able to make $1,000 in 30 days, imagine what you can do in 60 days as you continue to build this product out. So that's the tools, right? If you want to get to $1,000, this is a basic roadmap that you can use with Kajabi to make your first $1,000 in your online business. And remember that when it comes to an online business and an online course or a membership, it's really about offering value and reaching the right people at the right time. That's really what it's about. It's about impact, and it's about really changing the world. So the amazing thing is you get to make money. Like, that's the icing on the cake. But the truth is, if you're able to really show the world your expertise and really deliver in this powerful way, people are going to want to work with you, and they're going to appreciate you, and you have something that you can continue to share with the world. So I hope that this will help you monetize your message and start speaking for profit. Again, if you really like this video and really appreciate the information, go on and like and subscribe. And don't forget to share this with someone else who might have been thinking about creating their own online course, and use our preferred platform, which is Kajabi. Kajabi is amazing. I really appreciate them. Like I said, I've been able to build wealth with Kajabi, and it's because they have amazing customer service, and the all-in-one platform makes it easeful for me. And I'm all about easeful abundance, and I want that for you. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you have a good day, and peace.